Team forecast with meteorologist Alex Noel.
Good evening, everyone. Taking a look at our live Viper radar, we don't have much to track in terms of rainfall right now, and we're not going to really for the next week, if not more. But that all really depends on the next tropical system. And I'm not saying a direct impact here. We are not getting a hurricane. Don't get ahead of yourselves. But we could see some residual impacts off of the East Coast. I'll get there in just a moment. Again, nothing to track here. All of that moisture associated with the cold front that we just are now seeing impact the region in terms of the wind and temperatures is going to leave the area rather quickly. In terms of our temperatures, we're in the mid to lower 80s, and some areas are even still in the upper 70s. And regarding our temperatures, the one that you need to know is going to be your dew points. Why they're so important? Well, this temperature here, this is going to be your overnight lows potentially across the region. We're starting to see dry air mixed down into the surface, but notice these 60s, 70s, and then mid 70s. As we see this move down, eventually things will become a lot less humid and our overnight lows are going to fall. Here's the frontal boundary itself moving out of the area. And eventually, it's going to take all of that moisture with it. What's building behind this front is called an area of high pressure. It's technically a ridge. They technically mean the same thing. But it drives your wind out the north. And northerly air doesn't have moisture associated with it most times. And also, it's Canadian air mass. It's going to be a bit cooler as well. Not cold just yet, but cooler is the key here. Now, switching gears here, I want to talk about the tropics like we just aforementioned. So off towards the northeast, that was post-tropical and post-hurricane, really. Gabrielle, it was never a concern. Now it's really not a concern. Here we have Umberto, that is still a tropical storm. And the one I'm surprised that isn't named yet is this area of interest right here. This is likely going to be Imelda by either late tonight or early tomorrow. And obviously in the Gulf, we have our front, but no tropical systems. It's due to that front that we are not expecting to see any of the tropical systems in our area. Tonight, overnight lows fall back down into the 60s. It really depends on your dew point temperatures, though. If you have 70s for dew points, then you will be a bit warmer tonight. Tomorrow, daytime highs rebound all the way into the 80s, only the mid 80s though. And again, this is fantastic news because considering that our average temperature is roughly 89, 90, so we're technically below average for this time of year, but don't hold on that too much. This doesn't last very long. If you take a look at your 7-day forecast, we do have an increase of our temperatures likely early and mid this upcoming week. This weekend is going to be absolutely beautiful. I know we have a few football games to attend and get to. You do not have anything to worry about besides keeping yourselves cool and hydrated. But again, heat will not be an overt problem. Next week, though, with the potential of Imelda and Umberto moving around the East Coast, we could see some residual rainfall from it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this upcoming week, and the added moisture is going to increase your overall temperatures. Back to you guys on the desk.